Dreamscape presents Buttons and Blood by Penelope Sky, narrated by Ferraiuolo and Ramona Master. Chapter 1. Bones. Vanessa spent the day in her art room, pressing the tip of the brush against the canvas and getting lost in the colors of the paint. She'd been quiet lately, thinking about the conversation she'd had with her family, about the odds stacked against us. I'd been thinking about it too. Crow Barsetti hated me. No, he loathed me. If there were a stronger word for hate, that would perfectly describe the way he felt. I couldn't blame him because I felt exactly the same way about him. That man took everything away from me, banished me to a life on the streets. He was directly responsible for turning me into the man I'd become. I had been inside his home with access to a gun, and I could have easily killed 2 Barsettis in 2 seconds. But my hatred was masked underneath the love I had for his daughter. I loved her so much I was willing to ignore his disrespect and insults. I was willing to be handcuffed like a prisoner awaiting trial. I'd never put up with that bullshit for anyone else. The idea of spending the foreseeable future this way, with my baby down the hall working on something she loved while I sat in my office, was exactly how I wanted to live out my life. It was peaceful, easy, and simple. Our quiet companionship was my favorite feature of our relationship. With her, I didn't have to pretend to be something I wasn't. She accepted me for exactly who I was. I never had to lie or exaggerate the truth. That was hard to find. And that was how I knew this was real. I accepted her exactly the same way, accepted the fact that her family may never like me. I accepted the fact that she needed to be close with her family in order to be happy, despite how much it annoyed me. I didn't know what our next move was. Crow was putting his best men on my file, digging up every piece of dirt he could find. It was annoying because I didn't have a problem saying the truth right to his face. Yes, I killed people, a lot of people. Yes, I paid for sex. I paid for a lot of sex because I was into kinky shit. Yes, I'd paid the police to look the other way. None of those were attributes a father wanted for his daughter. But his wife had turned her cheek to his murky past. She'd accepted him for his criminal behavior, for the way he'd treated women in the past. She loved him despite his temper and his rage. He and I were
Sample complete. Ready to continue?